Good evening. My name is Jonathan Parker, and I am the proud principal of Sunnyslope High School. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2020.
Class of 2020. This year was one that none of us envisioned. The coronavirus made us wonder how the last few months of our senior year would turn out. We hoped to experience senior prom, walk across a stage to receive our diploma with family watching, and go to Disneyland with our classmates and friends. Even though we have missed out on some experiences, our connections with each other grew stronger. We built bonds over the similarity that a part of our senior year was taken from us. In this way, we have become united. These challenges have only made us stronger. We found ways to keep up with friends when we were stuck at home. The obstacles put before us have allowed us to better adjust to change. We are now more flexible. Despite part of our senior year being ripped from us, we are still the class of 2020. We are still graduating, and we are beginning the next phase of our lives. As we gather here today, we reflect on the memories that made us. We remember the first day of freshman year when we played what we thought were dumb games and struggled to figure out where classes were. We celebrated when the water line broke during sophomore year and we were sent home early. Then, despite our stressful junior year, we pushed through. We even won Powder Puff football against the seniors. And after what felt like forever, we made it to senior year. We showed up the first day this year, knowing that we were in charge and this was our last year at Sunnyslope. We went to Frosh Mixer, homecoming, sports games, and performances. We experienced senioritis, spring break, and then a global pandemic, but we continued making memories. As we go on to lead our lives and become adults, we can't forget to thank everyone who got us to where we are now. Teachers, family, friends, and so many more. As we close our high school years, we are opening a new chapter of life, and the possibilities are endless. And whatever we do, we will always be Sunnyslope Class of 2020.
Hello, my name is Jonathan Martinez, and I am 2019-2020 Senior Class President. Today I'm honored to speak and present the Senior Class gift to Sunnyslope High School. And before I do, I'd like to share a couple words to the entire senior class. I know it's a little disappointing we must graduate like this, through a virtual screen. It's okay that we are angry, disappointed, and overall devastated that we have to say goodbye like this. And I am sorry this isn't the graduation we all waited for, but I am hopeful. I strongly believe we'll get to walk across that stage and accept our diplomas in front of all our loved ones. I strongly believe we'll get a proper farewell, not only to our 4 years of high school, but also this pandemic. And with that, I'd like to say thank you to everyone that has made my high school experience just a bit bearable, because high school was not an easy journey. I'd also love to give a huge thank you to teachers for strongly trying to make our final days memorable, even if they gave us 6 online assignments each week. Thank you, Sunnyslope. And finally, it is my honor to present the senior class gift to Sunnyslope High School, an audio and visual equipment. May the class of 2020's gift present a positive, effective, and remarkable experience for all Vikings.
The only thing more intimidating, at least to me, than having to speak in front of 400 of my classmates is trying to conjure up some message that other people can relate to. I assumed everyone goes through high school in their own little bubble, but writing this speech opened my eyes to how that was just something I had convinced myself to be true. When my brother graduated from Sunnyslope a few years ago, I got some insight into how much of a season graduation is. T-shirts from future colleges and weekends full of grad parties define late May in the same ways that turkey dinners and pumpkin pie define late November. But when graduation season comes next year, it won't matter to us. We'll be in another season of our lives, maybe in a new city, maybe surrounded by new people, maybe with a whole new perspective. Just like every class to come before us, the time designated for us to celebrate our high school achievements will have come and gone. The spotlight will be on someone else. So if now is our time to reflect on our experiences here at Slope, I think we should do so with nothing but hearts full of unwavering gratitude and appreciation for all that the school has given us. My mom told me that our missing out on all this just means that we'll be touched by something else, something bigger in our future. That our new friends will remind us of the old ones, and that we didn't lose enough to take Sunnyslope away from us. So I guess I just want to close with a reminder that we have so much to be thankful for, so many fond memories to look back on, and that's what counts. When we look to those we admire, when we take a step back to see all that we have to be grateful for, we are united. Congratulations, seniors. I hope your gratitude takes you far.
Hello and welcome, class of 2020. We finally made it. Today is our high school graduation, the day we've been waiting and working for the past 4 years, the day that daily video announcements, bathroom passes, and detention come to an end. Yesterday, we were being taught by teachers, learning about quadratic equations and Shakespeare's plays. Today, we step foot into a new world, transformed by the lessons we've learned here at Sunnyslope. I know that I've certainly learned a lot, like how to run a mile in the worst, most awful looking PE uniform of all time. I've learned how to boo freshmen really, really loudly at an assembly, and to speed walk to Victor's place on pizza days, to find and claim a lunch table on the first day of school before they're all gone. I've even learned how to suck in my breath so I can fit through the birth canal, and how to say hi to D-Love so he'll give me a ride on his golf cart. But most importantly, we all have learned how to develop our own opinions, challenge ourselves and our peers, and build lifelong friendships. We stepped onto this campus as children and we've grown together into adults. At no other moment in time will that kind of transformation happen. Savor the moment. Savor the journey we have made. Because today we take every tip, trick, and bit of information we've managed to soak in over the past 4 years and set forth into a world that has transformed right along with us. Today looks nothing like we had predicted. The rulebook essentially has changed. But you, class of 2020, are prepared for this. Trust in the lessons you have learned. You are prepared. So to quote the former mayor of New York, Edward Koch, the fireworks begin today. Every diploma is a lighted match. Each one of you is a fuse. Class of 2020, you are bold, you are resilient, you are incredible. And I am so, so proud to be one of you. Thank you and congratulations.
The last day of high school should be a day of complete bliss, a day where we can sign yearbooks, say our final goodbyes, and feel the warm approach of summer. With each heat wave and every drop of sweat, we welcome the excitement of being closer and closer to an amazing future. Now think of our last day of school, March 13th, Friday the 13th to be exact, where I remember shoving pretzel sticks in my mouth with Dylan Haddix and Art when we definitely should have been working on our projects. Or seeing the lunch table half empty because some of us were already prepping for the best spring break of our high school careers. I'd like to compare this experience to a story we read in AP Lit, The Death of Ivan Ilyich, in which Ivan was so overcome by the desire to climb up the ranks in high society that he misses out on time for his family and ultimately for his own happiness. Ivan lived his entire life in this superficial headspace, only to realize his mistake on his deathbed when it was much too late. Had Ivan learned the importance of his own life and how he impacted the lives of others before taking his final breath, how would he have behaved during his lifetime? In our case, the class of 2020, had we known that was our last day of school, what would have changed? I encourage you all to avoid making this mistake in the future. Never let a day go by without sharing a laugh and embracing a lifestyle that suits you. To the senior class of 2020, I wish you a life of conscious living and everlasting resilience.
Fourth quarter, 1 minute left. Coach subs me in. The anxiety rises. I can't stop shaking. My hands, my legs, everything. 2 possessions later, the gym erupts. Life is all about what you put into it. Your risks are worth the rewards and your effort is worth the achievement. If you work hard enough, you can achieve anything. Even if it feels as difficult as a contested one-legged fadeaway, if you want something bad enough, go and get it. Follow your heart, follow your dreams. Take chances, and if you do fail, take that failure and learn and grow from it so you can bounce back even stronger and even smarter than before. Rocky Balboa said, "It ain't about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you get hit and keep moving forward." There's no escaping that life will have its struggles, but it's up to you to decide how those struggles will affect you. It's about grit and gratitude. Work hard and don't take anything for granted. Take what you've learned here and experienced here at Sunnyslope. Friendships, advice, hardships, apply those to your life, whether it be networking in college or starting your own business or even starting your own family. Don't let your memories here fade away. I would like to thank everyone who has shaped me into the person I am today. My family, Coach Portella, Mrs. Bowmaker, Mr. Curry, the basketball team, and last but definitely not least, the class of 2020. Rest in peace, Juice. Rest in peace, Kobe.
Good evening, Viking graduates, families, and friends. I know this wasn't what you envisioned graduation might look like, but in some respects, you are the envy of millions of people who have all endured countless commencement speakers, wishing they enjoyed the luxury of fast-forwarding through those speeches. So because I know you have options, I'll be brief. More than any graduating class before, you have reason to view with skepticism any old person talking to you about what the future might look like. The last few months revealed what you have secretly suspected all along. Adults do not have all the answers, and the circumstances often change day to day. But it is imperative you know this. We are immeasurably proud of you, and we have no plans to let you forget it. People often think of graduation as some sort of end of one chapter or beginning of a new one. I prefer to think of it as an appropriate moment to pause. Pause to remember that first day on campus in 2016. Pause to express gratitude to your parents and friends and teachers who pushed, challenged, supported, encouraged, and loved you through all of this. Pause to recognize that your journey has less to do with the courses you completed than the traits you've developed. Pause to share grins and shed tears. Pause. Take a deep breath. Then boldly begin your next steps, your new path, with confidence, courage, and resilience, comforted by the knowledge that, even as Sunnyslope High School fades into the rearview mirror, you will always have a home. For once a Viking, always a Viking. It is now my honor to introduce Glendale Union Governing Board President, Ms. Pam Reichs, who will share remarks and accept the Sunnyslope graduating class of 2020.
Good evening. My name is Pam Reichs, and I am the president of the governing board for the Glendale Union High School District. On behalf of the entire board, it is my pleasure to congratulate the class of 2020 from Sunnyslope High School. We know you've worked extremely hard to be where you are today, and we are very proud of you. At this time, as a member of the governing board of the Glendale Union High School District, and by the authority vested in me by the Constitution and the laws of the state of Arizona, I accept and confirm the students who have met all graduation requirements will receive diplomas. Mr. Parker, please present the class of 2020.
as principal of Sunnyslope High School, it is my pleasure to present the graduating class of 2020.